Hey, what's up everybody? Robin here. Welcome to my channel, Oracle Rising. I hope you're all doing fantastic. So, I'm pretty excited to talk about light language today. So first of all, I'd like you guys to comment if you've ever heard of light language before. This is something that I found recently, and it's something that brings me so much joy. So I wanted to convey that to you guys and just really get your thoughts. And if you have any videos or any particular practitioners or translators of light language, I'd really like to hear from you down below in the comments. So there is a language basically spoken by angels, extraterrestrial beings. This is sort of an intergalactic language, and not everybody can understand it or channel it. And there are really exciting and beneficial properties to receiving light language, so that's why I wanted to talk about it with you guys. So there's also a different way of receiving. I'll start off with that, receiving light language codes, and that is by doing the sun gazing that I talked about before in a previous video. It basically means you go and you sit and you look at the sun. It has to be during the dawn hours or during the dusk hours so that your eyes don't get injured. So there are light codes coming from the sun, and this is a form of light language, and it really does help, and it will cover all of these points that I'm speaking to you guys about here too. So I was in a group on Facebook for light workers and starseeds, and I saw this girl. She wasn't a girl, she was a woman, and she was translating light language. And it was just one of the most beautiful things that I've ever seen in my life, and she combined it with signing. And it's not English, okay? It is a completely foreign language, so it is the language of the angels and the gods. And so how it can benefit you, and I have my little notes here. This can really help to unblock your energy and get your chi moving again. It just is so freeing and cleansing. So there's a huge benefit if you have stuck energy, if you feel like things are never moving for you, things are not manifesting, you seem to be just sort of replaying the same scenario over and over and over again. It's because your energy is stuck in your cells and your organs, and they're not free to move around the universe. So light language can really help you to start to move forward in your life and just feel a whole lot lighter. So this is a really important point, the second one that I have here. It can help you activate your 12-strand DNA. So 12-strand DNA is basically the DNA of the gods, okay? Humans right now are operating on a 2-strand DNA. So if you feel really powerful as a human with 2 strands of DNA, imagine how unconquerable you would be with 12-strand DNA activation. So I find that is super important, especially for your human growth and your spiritual ascension path. So I love that so much for you guys, and I keep on promising to do a video on 12-strand DNA activation, so I'll do that really, really soon. So light language can also help to open up your pineal gland, and this is what people would call your third eye chakra or your third eye, right? And this is the ability to see things beyond what is visible to the human eye, okay? So this is helping you visualize your future. It is helping you to really co-create with the universe what it is that you want for yourself, whatever it is, like possibly even seeing future events depending on your psychic ability, but will definitely help you open up your third eye and all the benefits that go with that. So provides access to higher realms. So right now we're in the 3D matrix, okay? And depending where you are on your ascension path, you could be in the 4th or 5th, or there's realms beyond that going up to the 12th dimension. So it can help clear the path so you can start ascending out of the muck of the 3D matrix and moving into more clarity and making heart-based decisions and just feeling at peace and accepting. Like a really good example of people like that, I would say, are highly spiritual people like monks. They're so tranquil and just allow the flow of the universe without really feeling too emotionally attached, either like super ecstatic or super bummed out or something like that. So moving into higher realms is the goal for all of us so that we can stop living in a 3D matrix. So this is a multi-dimensional language, you guys. Like what I was saying before, there's way too many different kinds of star seeds for me to mention. I've done a series on quite a few of them. There are friendly extraterrestrials, like notably the Arcturians are circling the planet right now. I've got this going on back here. Keeping a friendly eye on Earth and assisting with the ascension process. So you might be able to contact your starseed origins quite a bit easier if you start listening to a light language of some sort. And this can be spoken, it can be sung, it can be signed or written. And there are a few different kinds of light language, and they're called angelic, elemental, galactic, and Gaia. Okay, so I've done quite a bit of research, and I've looked at light language practitioners on YouTube, and I found this is going to be such an individual thing for you guys, because I just found some really super, what I would categorize, weird ones on YouTube. And I was just not very comfortable with the transmissions or what they were channeling. So it just wasn't for me. So you're going to have to find somebody that you really, really resonate with in order to tolerate it, in order to benefit from it. So whatever works for you. So if you're a particular type of starseed, you might want to just go and do a search for, like for me, I'm an Arcturian starseed. So I would look up an Arcturian light language channel, you know, or something like that. And the channel is the person that receives the messages and brings them out to humanity, right? So I did find somebody on Instagram that I follow, and I love his translations and his transmissions, and he might not be for everybody. And he combines the signing with the spoken. I've never really seen anybody that does singing light language, but I find that really interesting. But again, I've come across a couple people that I thought were just kind of, I want to say like a little bit of a hoax, or just doing it for revenue or whatever. But when you find a light language practitioner that you resonate with, you'll know it. So you can just keep on watching them or follow them. So I'm going to give you the name of the person that I follow on Instagram, and I'm not affiliated with this person at all. It's just somebody that I really resonate, and it's united spiritually, and there's a period between those two words. So it's united dot spiritually. Okay, so, and again, this is something pretty recent for me. And I find this guy, it is a guy, and he lives in the States somewhere, I'm not sure where. He posts pretty regularly, and he does like chakra cleanses and, you know, just all these different aspects of light language and helping people clear their energy. And I know he does paid services as well, but that's up to you if you want to do that, because he does things for the collective, and then he does things for people on a one-on-one basis, just the same way that I have my Aries Fire Tarot channel, and I do things for the collective, and then I do private readings as well. So and he's basically the only person that I found that except for that one person that I saw on the Lightworker page, but I can't remember her and I can't find her video. So if I find it, I'll post it in the comments of this video so you guys can see it. But anyway, yeah, just be really careful, again, who you select services with. If you're going to be paying for somebody to help you with transforming, you know, your energy body and your light body, do your research, read reviews, and make sure it's just somebody that you feel 100% resonates with you and that you feel connected to, because if you don't like their voice or the sounds that they're making, or you find them irritating, it's going to be a real turnoff, and it might just turn you away completely from light language channels and practitioners. But I think for any of you on a particular ascension path or following your mission as a starseed light worker, can be hugely beneficial and help your growth in leaps and bounds. And no, it's not something I do. Maybe in the future, I'm just not there yet. So anyway, guys, I hope you found this interesting, and I'll see you back here another time. Namaste and take care. Love and light. Bye.